They call it a fascist starter kit. I call it a survival plan. Watch this.
Fucking fascists in this administration are telling you what they're doing, and they're banking on you being either too distracted or too fucking tired to notice. The new 2025 National Security Strategy reads like a goddamn prequel to an authoritarian takeover. It's practically the same fucking checklist Germany saw in the years before the Nazis seized full power. Not the camps, not the invasions, the setup, the rot, the quiet tightening of the fist. This administration is calling migration a national survival threat. They want cultural and spiritual renewal and traditional families to purify the nation. They're promising to purge institutions of radical ideologies. They're treating domestic dissent like a security threat, and they're slobbering over Trump like he's some messianic warlord ushering in a new golden age. This is the exact same fascist starter kit Germany lived through from 1928 to 1933. Hypernationalism, demographic panic, cultural purification, purging institutions, crushing pluralism, strongman worship. This is the fucking blueprint. The architectural drawings for the house they want to burn democracy down in. And don't give me that those who don't know history bullshit. These people know their history. They love what they saw there, and they're trying to run it back for a fucking encore. If we continue to ignore these warning signs, we're going to be reading about this moment someday, whispering to ourselves, we saw it coming, and we didn't fucking stop it.
I keep hearing people throw around the word fascism like it's candy, and they aim it at this administration and anyone who supports it. Let's slow down and take this point by point, because behind all the dramatic language, the reality is much simpler. First, the democratic process. Donald Trump is president because millions of Americans voted for him. The same democratic system that critics claim to defend is the one that delivered this result. Ignoring or dismissing that outcome isn't defending democracy, it's undermining it. Second, border security. Calling migration a national survival threat isn't fascism, it's realism. We've seen drugs, crime, and human trafficking pour across the border. Every sovereign nation has the right to defend its borders. Protecting citizens from chaos is not authoritarianism, it's responsibility. Third, national security strategy. The claim that the 2025 strategy is a prequel to authoritarianism is pure exaggeration. In reality, it's about preparing for cyber attacks, terrorism, and hostile nations. That's what any serious government does. Ignoring those threats would be negligence. Fourth, families and culture. Supporting traditional families isn't about purification, it's about stability. Strong families mean stronger communities, less poverty, and less reliance on government programs. That's empowerment, not oppression.
Fifth, institutions. When the administration talks about purging radical ideology, it's not about crushing pluralism. It's about ensuring schools, agencies, and public institutions serve the people fairly, without bias or indoctrination. Neutrality is the goal.
Sixth, dissent. Peaceful dissent is protected. Violent extremism, riots, and sabotage are not. Every administration, left or right, has drawn that line. Treating violence as a security threat is common sense.
Seventh, economy and energy. This administration is focused on bringing jobs back, lowering inflation, and reducing dependence on foreign energy. Those are practical policies that directly benefit working Americans.
Eighth, foreign policy. Standing firm against adversaries like China, Russia, and Iran isn't warlord worship, it's deterrence. Weakness invites aggression. Strength keeps peace.
Finally, leadership. Supporters don't see Trump as a messiah. They see him as someone willing to fight entrenched interests, bureaucracy, and corruption. That's why people voted for him, not out of blind worship, but because he delivers results.
They speak loudly about their right to dissent, yet the moment someone dissents from them, they silence it. I tried to engage in civil discussion and speak the truth, but I was banned, silenced for dissent. That's not democracy, that's selective freedom. True democracy means protecting the right to disagree, even when the disagreement makes you uncomfortable. And when critics call this the fascist starter kit, I say no. This is the survival kit.
It's the blueprint for protecting our nation, our families, our economy, and our future. We didn't stumble into this. We chose it through the democratic process. And if democracy means anything, it means respecting the will of the people, even when you don't like the outcome. Thank God for democracy, because it gave us the chance to choose new leadership. And in doing so, we narrowly avoided the continued invasion of our country, a path that would have led to its devastation.
They warned that one day we'll be whispering to ourselves. We saw it coming, and we did nothing about it. But here's the truth. We saw the impending devastation coming, and we did something about it. We acted, we chose, and we protected our future. And that is why we still have a country we can proudly call our own today. At the rate they were allowing migration every year, this country would have become unrecognizable in just a few short years, overrun by those who would have brought certain destruction to all of us.